Good morning, good evening, and good day. It depends whenever you get this video. My name is Mastole and welcome to my podcast. Let's talk Africa. Today we are in South Africa. We are celebrating one of the biggest day, which is 16th June. 16th June, it means a lot of things for South Africans because it symbolizes a day of struggle. It symbolizes a, a will to fight. It symbolizes a lot of things. It is the day where people, when they were fed up with the system that we're currently under, they decided to rise by themselves and take action into their arms. But it is the day of a bloodshed, and then young people, students were killed. One of the famous students who was killed was Hector Peterson. So in today's video, I want to reflect on that 16 June. But we still facing a numerous problem in the country. We're still facing a lot of things. We're still facing a lot of resistance in the country. Though it has been 30 years and plus in our freedom, but there are things that are needed. There are things that need to be addressed in the country. And I believe that, and I want to talk about, especially with my colleagues and for my colleagues who are working as a security guards and as security officer all over South Africa. And one of the things that I want to highlight is that in the security industry, there is no freedom yet, because many of the security guard, they are still working in fear, and because anytime, anywhere, they can lose their job. There is no job security. And one of the things is that there is no safety in security. There is no safety of a job security. And these are the one of the things that the securities in South Africa are facing because of the system that South Africa created. It caused the exploitation to be massive towards the security guard. So the fight now, we have a new kind of a war. We are not going to fight with a stone. We are not going to fight with guns, but we need to fight. We need to find a way as the securities to fight. We need to find a way as the securities to fight. And one of the things that securities that are struggling with, if you can just be fired in or in a security job, and when you are fired, you can just go. You can go to CCMA, but it is guaranteed that case you are not going to win. The CCMA and the bargaining council, they are working against us. And here is one of the things that securities are not winning any case from the CCMA. Even if they have the union that is presenting them, much of the union, they will leave them on the middle of the dam, because of there is a brown envelope that is always involved. So CCMA and the Bargaining Council and the Department of Labor, they are not looking at it. Security companies are continuing to exploit securities. Security companies, they continue, with a clear conscience, they can not pay you. Some of the security companies will jump 2 to 3 months not paying any salaries, claiming that maybe the client is not paying them. So those are the things that is the indignity that security, the inhumane that security officers are facing in South Africa. So I am here to make my voice also saying that Aluta Continua, the struggle is still continuing, because securities in other places, they are treated like as not workers. Like, it is like when you go to work, you know that it is like, I am asking a favor, but you are going there to work day and night, 12 hours. You only off 2 months, you only off 2 days of the week. And then some of the companies, they can go to the evening where they will not let you go to the leave. This is the struggle that security officers are facing in South Africa. And I think that it is the high time that we as securities, we unite, because one of the things that I have noticed is that security unite behind unions, but I have not seen that the answer, the union are not bringing any answer to the struggle of securities. I think that one of the things that we have to look as the security guard, it's a political will that will be able to fight our fight. I'm having like a perfect example of a political will. In Etswan, EFF was able to push the motion of securities to be insourced. This is what we want. Securities must be insourced by the department, and the government is spending more than 200 billion or 100 billion for government. In all departments is spending that much, 200 billion rand to hire securities in all government's department. That is how much is being spent. And in South Africa, there are about maybe 500 to 600,000 of securities who are in the workforce, and there are about 2.3 or 2.4, but above 2 million registered securities in South Africa who are registered with SERA. And then that shows that this is a big industry, and then this industry, but it has been encroached by the wolves, people who only seek to make a profit, who do not care about the other people who are working in the front line, like the security guards. This is the problem that we are having in South Africa. Where companies with consciously, they will be able to do wrong to you, and they will not apologize, they will not do anything to you, because they know that you need that job. And some of the securities, they die a horrible death, and there is no dignity in the security industries in South Africa. So one of the things that I am pushing is that we guys, as the securities, we have to understand the political will to fight using a political will. I'm saying, on my opinion, the EFF has been proven itself that it has the intention for securities to be insourced by governmental departments. So I think that it will be a good idea for the securities to rally behind the EFF. But I'm not saying rally behind the EFF, but you must know what the EFF stands for. It stands for justice, for inequalities. you know those things. Those are the first thing that EFF like stand for. So my fellow brothers and sisters, I'm here as security myself, and I'm saying that aluta continua, let us continue to fight, but the unions are not going to help, are not going to solve the problem of securities. But what will solve the problem of securities? It's a political will and the political power, which is what I have presented. Because in so like 1,500 securities, but there is also an ongoing debate also about 5,000 securities to be insourced in eThekwini, which is like the motion is being tabled by the EFF also. So I'm saying to my fellow securities that it is the high time for securities. We don't need to insult the companies that we work for. We don't need to insult people, but we need to have a political will. I think that if we can have a political will, we can be able to achieve a lot. For me, there's no reason to come here and talk bad about my company, because I still want to work there. But I'm also with the idea that I want to be insourced also. You see, so those are the things that securities are facing day by day, and we are constantly working on danger. We are constantly working on danger. There are a lot of things that securities need to rise for. We need to rise for the sake of a political will. Okay, thank you very much. I hope that you have enjoyed your 16th June. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day.